Hi guys, this is Annie. I hope you all are doing great tonight. And tonight I have another quick and easy stamping mani for you. So let's get started. And here we have the items that I will be using for tonight's manicure. I'll go through them very quickly, but they will also be listed in the description box for you if needed. So I have some acetone to clean my stamping plate with. I also have my roller brush that I clean my stamper with. I have some jewels or nail studs for that accent nail, my stamping plate, my stamper, and my scraper. I have some tape that I'll be using to clean up the image that I'm using in tonight's stamping. And for the nail polishes, I have my base coats as well as my stamping polish and my fast drying top coat together with my cotton on a cotton claw and a wax pencil to pick up my jewels. If you don't have one of these, go ahead and grab yourself a pair of tweezers. So now that we have everything ready, let's get started. Alright guys, so I have already gone ahead and I have painted my base color, and as you can see it's nice and shimmery, and the reason for that is I actually used two colors tonight. So you can also try this with whatever color you want if you want that extra shimmer. It is absolutely beautiful and it sparkles really nice, and that's something I was definitely looking for. So this is how I created that. I actually took a base coat, one coat of my China Glaze color, and this one is called Deviantly Daring. And then I went ahead and I applied my finger paints sparkles to match that color, and this one is called Art You Wondering. And I have only used one coat of each color, and it brought that out very beautiful. So that's how I got this. So the next thing we'll do is go ahead and apply this one little jewel on the accent nail. I'm keeping it very simple tonight because I don't want to hide the shimmer on the nail polish, and also if you could see here, the pattern on the other nails are very detailed, so I don't want to have them all too busy. So let's go ahead and apply that. And the way I like to do it is go ahead and lay on a nice thick layer of top coat on the entire nail. And then I'm using my favorite little tool for my jewelry, which is the wax pencil. If you don't have this, go ahead, get a tweezer. And I'm just going to press down, tap on it, press down, whichever you're comfortable with. Just make sure it's secured into that nail polish you just applied. And immediately after, I go ahead and I apply a very thick layer of more top coat around it and even over that jewelry. So I want to lock this in very good so it doesn't fall out on day 2 or day 3 of my manicure. And I usually apply a couple coats well of this top coat. So we will be applying another coat. As you can see, I'm doing a second coat on here, and we will be applying a third coat when I am top coating the other nails after we're done stamping. So let's get started on the stamping now. And tonight for the stamping, I'm using my Pueen Plate, and this is plate number 21 from the Love Elements collection. And the pattern I'm going to take off of this is part of this. So basically I'm going to take the bigger part of this pattern here, and these little guys on the side here, that's what you're going to need tape for, because I'm going to remove that before we go ahead and stamp on. I have my scraper and I am using my black stamper for you guys so you could see the image when we pull it out. So the polish that I'm also going to be using tonight for stamping is the Born Pretty Silver, and this also has a shimmy effect on it, just like the nail polish, but this one is already done. So if you could see that, it's nice and shiny. So that's what makes this manicure really pop, because both colors are very shiny. So let's get started here. I'm going to go ahead and pick up my image. Have yourself some tape ready, and also have some acetone and your cotton claw ready so you can go ahead and clean the stamping plate in between. I like to do cleaning the stamping plate all the time in between, as well as at the end. So here we have that image, and it's not perfect, but it's the part that I want that's already in here. The sides is not in here, but that's fine because we have to remove that anyway. So go ahead and grab a little bit of tape, masking tape, scotch tape. I'm using scotch tape tonight. And I'm going to take off the parts that I don't want. So just go into your stamper and pick it up. Any lint or anything like that, go ahead and pick that up as well. So that picks it up nice and clean. And that's the image that I want. So I'm going to put the peak facing down to the tips of my nails. So the hardest part about this manicure is lining things up. Best thing to do is line up the bottom, take that peak and line it up here first, and then see if you can go ahead and press the image down. Let me see if I can do this for you. So I'm lining it up, and hopefully it's not dried out. And I'm rolling and pressing on, and there it is. So let's move on to the second image. Cleaning my stamper, taking off the excess nail polish remover there, and let's scrape and pick that up. And you don't have to use a lot of this nail polish. The Born Pretty stamping polishes are very good. If you're using that, there it is again. Get some tape, pick up the unwanted part. And let's transfer that over. Line it up. And I'm pressing and turning. And there it is. So I'm going to do the next two nails, and then we will remove the tape around it and top coat it. Alright, so here we have now, we are done with the stamping. So before we go on and top coat this, the first thing I like to do is remove your peel or your tape around your nail, because if you top coat sometimes and then you go to remove this thing and your nail polish is not dry, the little flakes that might come out on the stamping image that may come out here, they tend to flake off and fall back into your top coat. So I do recommend you go ahead and pull this out before you top coat. And this is always easy for cleanup. That's why I started back using the liquid latex, because you don't have to go ahead and put too much of acetone on your fingers to clean up. So if you don't have this and you're interested in the latex itself, I picked these up on Amazon. It's a little container. I believe it was 4 ounces, and I believe I paid somewhere around $12 for it, but it is worth every penny. So you can go ahead and get that. It really does protect your cuticles from the damages from the acetone cleaning up all the time. And as you can see, after that, you really don't have a mess. So it works very, very well. And this is the last one. And then I go in, and where you have these little excess pieces that's just sticking up, being that that's dry, I'm just going to take my little tweezer here and pass it by like that. And just go over each nail, making sure that there's no lift off the image before we top coat. And I am using my fast drying top coat, my favorite. This is the Out the Door fast drying top coat, and this stuff really does work. The nails do dry super fast with it, so you don't have to sit around and wait for 15-20 minutes for your nails to dry. In about 5-10 minutes, it's really good. And the way I always top coat, and I'll tell you guys again who haven't seen my videos, is always get a nice thick top coat when you're polishing over your stamping images, because you really don't want to ruin that. And if you cannot or you don't have a thick top coat, load your brush very, very generously when you apply a top coat. And then when you actually do the application like I'm doing now, do not press down. And I also recommend to cap your nails as I'm doing now, because that's going to prevent the nail polish from chipping from the tips going on the way up. So let's go ahead and top coat all the other nails, including the one with the jewel again. Okay guys, so there you have it. This was another quick and easy mani for you guys. I know you can't see it very well because of the autofocus, and plus the colors are just shimmering away, but I hope you saw it better on the pictures I previewed for you before. I do hope you enjoyed tonight's video, and if you have any questions, feel free to write to me. I will answer them as best as I can. Don't forget to subscribe for my upcoming videos as well. And thank you all for watching. Have a good night, everyone. Bye bye.